Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you. It could be a breakup, so more of a romantic connection, but I feel like maybe the prevailing energy or the majority of you, this is gossip about a friendship that is ending. And I do think this would be a long held friendship, not just, oh, they became best friends like 3 months ago and now they hate each other. This is more so because there's been a history between these two people. The fact that there's no longer, like, I don't know if they travel together or if they work together. There's significant change to these two people's lives because this friendship is ending, which could suggest for some of you it's more romantic. But the chariot in the reverse is kind of like a screeching halt noise for me, where a lot of people have questions because there was so much like intertwined between these two people that is now being, edited. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you have nice weather. Hello there, Jess. How's it going? Voiced. If you would like a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. There are no ads in my personal readings, by the way. And my email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. I've also recently launched memberships if you are interested in that. Let's dive in. We're going to start with the Masonic Tarot. Just a quick reminder that in this particular deck, we've got gold that aligns with fire signs, not with earth. And we've got mallets that align with earth energy. All right, so what else do we have? Eight of mallets in the reverse. So that would be like the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Cups. So it felt effortless. People would look at the two individuals involved here and kind of expect them to always be two peas in a pod or always be thick as thieves, all of those little sayings. These are, could I say the word compatriots maybe? People that had very similar views or were always, working together, taking on the world together, giving each other advice. You couldn't date one of these people without meeting the other one. We'll just put it that way. Hello there, White Rabbit. How's it going? What else do we have? Ten of Mallets in the reverse. Sun in the reverse. I do think that for one of these individuals, we've got a pretty heavy loss, possibly somebody within their family. So my condolences to anyone that resonates for. But it looks to me like we have some sort of situation where maybe travel is involved or a chapter is closing out, no longer being able to talk to that person. And this best friend or this close friend doesn't seem to be supportive in this. So I'm going through something really heavy. I thought you were going to be there for me. The sun is in the reverse. So this is like a risk for depression, to be honest. I've had this major situation happen and I look to this close friend of mine and it's like they prioritize something else over being there for me. Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Knight of Chalices or Knight of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Chalices and Strength in the reverse. Queen of Cups is like a friendship card. Obviously, it can be somebody who's beloved. But we have somebody that you were hoping to lean on or somebody that you had over time expected to be a close friend or support system for you, and they give in to some other temptation. Now, you could be a third party hearing about this friendship ending for two other people, or you could be one of those friends involved in that friendship that is ending. But I do feel like there is, especially with the World card, something about other people being aware or other people seeing that there might be a little bit of a stress on this connection or this friendship. And there's moodiness, there's somebody being argumentative, like, wow, really? That's how you're going to do it? Or I can't believe you did that. And so there might be kind of like a sassy argument in front of other people. Hello, Carrie. How's it going? Five of gold, which is the Five of Wands. An argument. King of Swords. Three of Cups. Yeah, I think this is an opportunity to be a supportive friend when, this close friend of yours is going through a pretty significant loss, probably something to do with the family, could be something to do with a major hit financially, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels more emotional. Like there's health problems with somebody in my family, sending healing vibes to anybody going through that. And I can't believe, like, the more important thing for you is whether or not you can go to, like, I don't know, the Post Malone concert. There's something here where it's like your priorities seem to be a little bit strange considering that you have been my friend for so long. This is the Tarot of the Nile. Queen of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Tower. So this decision is pretty serious. It's not just, oh, sorry, I can't make it to, happy hour with you and the other friends. Maybe I'll catch you guys like next week. This is more like I am dealing with something that I don't talk to a lot of people about. And I've told you, and I was hoping I could rely on you. And when I need you, when things are like literally like the worst, you're nowhere to be found. You're not answering your phone, or you're choosing to do something that kind of confuses this friend. Hello, daughter of Saturn. How are you doing? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. King of Pentacles and the Fool. Yeah. This feels like somebody that you normally had been able to count on, that for whatever reason is missing, or, like not available, not answering calls, not willing to be there. And we have somebody, I feel like this is about traveling alone. We could have somebody that is late, doesn't show up, doesn't make the flight. Somebody who cancels last minute, but it's like, no, I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to help you in this difficult situation. There's something else I have to do, or there's something else I want to do. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Emperor, and Page of Wands. Yeah, it's this communication about not being able to help someone or go with them somewhere, or not answering at all. And the Emperor would be who I'm reading for. That could be you or your person. But we have somebody looking at this communication in like shock, like, oh, okay, I didn't know it was like that. Three of Pentacles in the reverse feels to me like you're on your own. I'm not going to be there for you. Star, Lovers in the reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You may have been a little overly dependent on this friendship, and this moment kind of exposes that. but the decision that this person has made makes you feel less than. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is I'm choosing a new love interest, or I'm choosing a little boo thing over my best friend when they're having a really difficult moment. This Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. So I feel like it could be somebody who's trying to pursue a relationship, or it's somebody who is they're a little bit toxic. They want something from you, but they're not always there when you need something from them, right? So it could be a pattern for some of you, and for others, this is more of like a departure from their normal character. And it's because there's an influence of a third party, somebody they might be trying to date. Hello, Jasmina. How are you doing? Ooh, Lord. Yeah, no, thank you. Like what? Spectrals, discernment, critical thinking, investigation, and insight. Wow, we keep seeing portal. So this is you analyzing what's going on, or whoever's in this friendship, feeling like, yeah, no, that doesn't really seem like very considerate. Like if I were in your shoes, I would be handling the situation differently. Portal, originality, idealism, progression, opening, and accessing. Very similar to the World cards energy. A chance for you to see that maybe there's something else about this person that you had kind of ignored, or maybe that they had tried to hide from you. We've got prosperity, number 17, wealth, contentment, success, achievements, and abundance. And cage, number 27, independence, freedom, revelation, release, and reclaiming power. Apparently, I'm supposed to say Nicolas Cage for somebody out there. That's a sign. That's why I paused like partway through reading the words. This is somebody who feels like they can't be there for you because it goes up against what they want. I think this is a little bit of selfish energy. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles that came out in the reverse, and this could be somebody who has an opportunity to do something that makes them feel special, or it's like, I got invited to a really ritzy party. I want to be like able to hang out at the infinity pool, and you want me to like go do something because like you're sad inside. They're making this like awful decision based on like kind of like selfish behavior, to be honest. So this is an opportunity for you to see that maybe this is not the supportive friendship that you thought it was, or your person is realizing that. Hello, James. How are you doing? Ah, yes. That's a good movie. Ooh. Resentment. I don't know if you saw how that card bent. Oh my. Okay. It feels to me like the reason we have a friend not acting like a friend is because they may be involved with a twin flame connection. They make horrible decisions because of this love connection. This may be a pattern that has happened with this connection, but it would be off and on, not having, a consistent impact on your friendship. But we also have this resentment card, which to me feels like there have been little things along the way that somebody has just kind of ignored, or, whatever, this too shall pass, not a big deal. We all have some level of tolerance for that, right? We don't expect perfection from people. Nobody is perfect. But if we're going to be friends, it'd be nice if you could be mostly like on the up and up, right? Like mostly be respectful of me. But I feel like there's been a couple of blips here where within this friendship, somebody's like, interesting choice. Not a big deal. I'm not going to like argue over that. I'm going to pick my battles. But I think it's because they